I often talk about archetypes in Cornish storytelling, but what do I really mean? You might say giant isn't an archetype, and you'd be right. So let me explain. Perhaps it's different in other storytelling traditions, but in Cornish storytelling, giants almost always play the part of a fool. Now, fool is absolutely an archetype. In this instance, a fool signifies somebody naive, somebody witless and green, somebody fresh to new experiences, somebody unprepared for some of the tricks of the world. And so in Cornish stories, you'll always see the giant falling on his arse and getting it handed back to him in one way or another. Piskies exemplify the trickster archetype. A trickster signifies a person who defies expectation, a contrarian, somebody who by their very nature, by their very presence, upends a situation, turns understanding on its head. And Piskies do this to wonderful effect. Being as they are creatures of pure imagination, it is their role in Cornish storytelling to perplex and bamboozle us. Mermaid. Mermaids represent the lover. All the mermaid stories in the Cornish tradition are romances of one kind or another. I can't think of one mermaid adjacent story that doesn't touch upon this theme in a very significant way. And so in her role as a lover, the mermaid exemplifies all of the seduction and lust and desire and danger and frustration of romance. Pirate stands in for the rogue, which is a very traditional archetype. The rogue is an adventurer, a maverick, somebody brave but unconventional and insubordinate, a loner, which, now that is a standard archetype in and of itself, needs little explanation here. It exemplifies all of the spiritual and magical power of womanhood, and that can be expressed in all manner of different ways. Saint, Cornwall is sometimes called the land of saints, for there are so many which are unique to the Cornish tradition. A saint is somebody devoted to their chosen cause, and so you would say somebody very trustworthy. And when we don't invoke the word sarcastically, saint represents an aspiration to true virtue. Finally, ghosts. I believe ghosts are an archetype in and of themselves. I feel certain that psychologists would take issue with that, but as a storyteller, I believe ghosts are a legitimate archetype, and they represent a failed self, a lost self, a haunted self, somebody who has allowed themselves to become prisoner of their own sorrows and regrets. That's a ghost. And many people are living that life. You don't have to be dead to really be a ghost.